this was my gaming setup in 2020, and this is my gaming setup today. So it's obviously changed a lot over the years, and today I'll be showing you my full laptop setup progression. Okay, so this was my first ever laptop gaming setup, and this was also my first gaming laptop in general, and I still use this laptop today for gaming and editing. And yeah, it's the MSI GF63. I've used it in a lot of videos, as you can see on my channel. But yeah, this thing had a GTX 1650 and the i5 processor. And with the laptop, I also bought this nice laptop stand to go with it, which also had some cooling fans built in. And now for the keyboard, I was using this keyboard called the Techwear Phantom 87, which was a TKL keyboard. For the most part, it's actually really good, except the fact that I got blue switches for it, so it's super loud and pretty slow compared to my current keyboard. And then for the mouse, I was using the SteelSeries Rival 3, which I still use today, and surprisingly it's working completely fine. And at the time I got it for like $25. It might be cheaper now. And I did eventually buy this new mouse pad from Amazon that was way bigger, so it basically gave me more space for my mouse. But yeah, overall this first setup was honestly really good. It was super basic, but it did everything completely fine. Okay, so in this next setup, nothing really major changed. I think all that I did was fix up the cables a little bit, and I also elevated the laptop stand. And I also did get a new keyboard at this time because my old keyboard was kind of big and really clicky, so I didn't really like that, and I just wanted a nice 60% keyboard. So yeah, I got this keyboard called the Corsair K65 Mini, and I still use this keyboard today, by the way. And yeah, it comes with the Cherry MX Silver switches, which are super fast switches, not as fast as something like the Apex Pro, but yeah, still really fast. And yeah, I bought this for around $70 at the time in Best Buy, which is a really good deal. But yeah, not much changed in the setup. So yeah, let's go to the next one. So this is the next setup, and it honestly is probably the cleanest setup. Might even be better than the setup I have now, but literally it's the same thing as last setup, except I made it a lot cleaner. Like, I hid all the cables underneath the laptop stand, and I also centered this setup with my desk. And then also I had this little table lamp which had every color, so I basically put it to this nice red orange color. And yeah, I also changed my wallpaper to something that fit the whole setup. Alright, so next up, this is kind of just an honorable mention, and you might notice that I actually have a monitor in this setup, and unfortunately it was only a 75 hertz monitor, and it was really glitchy, and the quality of the monitor was actually worse than the quality of my laptop screen because it wasn't even a 1080p monitor. And yeah, as you can see, I did have a lot of cables showing. It was really tight, cramped setup because my laptop was on the right and it covered up a lot of the mouse pad, so I had less mouse space. A few weeks after this, I just switched back to my normal monitor. But yeah, I just thought I'd put it in this video since I did use it. Alright, so this is the setup where it starts getting more recent. I think this was a few months ago as of recording this video. And yeah, this is actually when I bought my first gaming monitor. And this monitor specifically is a Asus TUF 165Hz. And yeah, I still use my normal laptop stand, but this time I put it on the left of the monitor, so then I would still have mouse space left over. But yeah, in my opinion, this setup was super clean, and it overall looks really minimalistic. And yeah, that basically leads us to my current setup right now. So immediately you're gonna notice I basically put my monitor and my laptop on a mount. And yeah, this was also when I got an actual microphone. I just switched this nice Fifine mic. But if you want a more in-depth review on this setup, I have 2 videos of it on my channel. But yeah, even now my setup is really plain. Like, there's not a lot of color. But yeah, let me know what you guys want to see on my setup, and also make sure to join my Discord server because you can post your gaming setups there and have other people rate them. But yeah, thank you so much for watching.